Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Down. 15 line. 15 line. 53 line. Watch the screen. Hard. Check out. Go. No. Rock it. Score.
On first down, it's Kane. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Go. I got it. Let's go. Hey, left two.
Now a give, right side. Kane. And some space here. He's at the 50, the 30. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play here for Buffalo. 67 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey. Bam. Check hot route. Hot. Go out. Hey,
they'll run on first down. It's Kane looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. They'll try the left side. Kane, and he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Get the ball. Look at me. Zipper. Leo. Bang. Look. Squeeze. Go.
On 3rd down. It's Kane, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And Lutz puts this one through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Here we go. 180.
First down, Miles. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Got 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check me out. Value one. Greystone travel. Hey, Alpha.
Now Goff uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
52, 6-6, pull it high. 26, check 26.
On on third down. It's Miles, and they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, Delta.
Check back 15. Mike is a 15. Check back 15. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. He's got his man, Boyd. And out across midfield down to the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a second and 3. From the 38, Goff. He completes it to Boyd. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 19-yard line.
Go! 10-2 stop! Smooth!
Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! 40's Mike! 40's Mike! Tighten up! Tighten up!
Fight!
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
40's Mike! 40's Mike! Watch the run! They're running it!
Deep rip! Deep rip!
Operating from the gun. Herbert throwing right, and that's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Ready, ready!
First and 10.
Hey, orbit! Yep!
Motion, motion! Let's go! Hey, hey! Hey! Mike 40! Mike 40! 40's Mike!
Ready, ready!
Throwing on first down. Herbert. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Hey, team 6! Team 6!
Mike 52! You gonna see me in your nightmares!
Get it!
On first and 10, Herbert, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Mike by 2! Mike by 2! Hey, keep it up! Keep it up!
Back to the air on second down. Herbert into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster, 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Ric Flair, Super 66.
From the 50, it's gone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on third. Goff. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. They are going for it. Goff. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off near the 44. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Yo, go, hard.
6 guys, check 6 guys.
Rock it.
They'll run on first down. Kane. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Go.
On second down now. It's Kane. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
18 Gator. Good. Hey, wahoo.
52, Mike, 52. Let's go, D. Let's go. 52's the mic.
To throw on third down. Herbert. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
60 outlaw.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Big gas. Check safety.
Hey, lock it.
Kill. Tighten up.
Fair. Hit it.
On first down, Kane. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Come on.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Defense wins championships, baby. 53's the Mike.
General West.
You can't block.
Hey, Echo.
Show it up. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Go.
To throw on second down, Herbert. And the catch good. It's Eifert. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Mike 52 right here. 52. You're not ready. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
Hey. My 7.
52, Mike 52. He's tired of me.
Go.
On third down, Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 54 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He gets it to Brown, complete. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
Goff on first down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Boyd with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Hey!
52. Watch the slap, watch the slap. Watch the slap, watch the slap. Kill, 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 kill. Slam, slam, slam.
Ready?
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little big. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Get ready, get
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun. Gone. Uncorks one for Davis. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Hey, exit.
Hey, Mike 52.
Roll out.
Here we go. Shift. Watch the shift.
Snap.
To throw again. Herbert. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Sam off.
They'll run on first down. It's Kane, and this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Leo. Shoot.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
I got you, boy. I got you.
On first down, Herbert. He gets this to Devontae Adams. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. From the gun, Herbert flushed out right. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Mike 52. Watch the pass.
2nd and 5. Going right side here, and that's complete. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Go. Protein spell. Go.
On first down, Kane. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Check. 53. Check. 53.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Kane, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Hey, Wahoo!
Mike, 53, Mike. You better bring it. You better.
Steve Griffin.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide?
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Hey, Echo.
Here I come. I'm coming after you, 25. I'm coming after you, 25. Here I come. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Get it.
Back to throw. Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Rip right. 53 to Mike. 53, check 53.
Now.
From the gun, Herbert forced out to his left. Looking deep for Adam. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Goff. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here we go again.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Miles, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Miles. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Goff. Got him in. It's Brown. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. The Titans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Goff now looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership...
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit.
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Now they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Now! 5.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Come on.
Looking to throw. Herbert being chased out left. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
Let's go now.
The Bills on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, box drop. Look, squeeze.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, that one into the hands of Kane. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Go. Hey, Charlie.
Check 90.
Look at me. Go. Let go.
throwing on first down. Herbert. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. Herbert, throw left side on target to Kane, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Hey, Delta.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, that QB's traps. Let's go. 53's the Mike.
Five.
On third down, Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. On second down, Dillon looking to find a lane, but he can't, reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. From the gun on third down, gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's Jamie Gillen now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
Mike 40. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go. Check.
Yo, ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They decide.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 21. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Tennessee, they move back over 500 now at 4-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.